कार्यमादु युक्तं वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषमान्तं नारायणं तं शिरसा नमः। त्रिदण्डीनां भक्तशिरोमणिं च श्रीकृष्णपादाब्जहृदयकहृदि चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं प्रपद्ये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत श्री गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Let me offer millions of obeisances unto Lotus feet of Srila Gurudev, Pavana Guru Varga, Nama Nishta Santan Vipul Chandra, Dandavat, and all the present, past, future Vaishnavas, Yathavat Dandavat Pranams. Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Krupa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. So, sorry, bit late it happened. And today, our question and answers, right? Thursday. Fourth was Gaurav Parshasiva, Prabodhananda Saraswati's disappearance day. Then Bhakti Vrudaya, Van Goswami Maharaj, and Srimad Bhakti Saura Bhakti Sar Goswami Maharaj disappearance day, yesterday. Then eighth is Gopal Bhatta Goswami's disappearance day. 10th is Gaurav Parshad. Saturday is Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Then 13th is Ekadasi. Then September 31st August is Lord Balram's appearance day. Then 7th September is Janma, Sri Krishna Janmashtami. 7th September. So now Chaturmasya has begun. So it is essential we follow Chaturmasya. Actually, the restriction there is saying, no greens and all the 4 months, no tomato, no red chilies, even though they don't say, okay, try to follow. Red chilies and green chilies are really danger. Only when you give it up for a month or 1 week, 2 weeks, then you will understand what I'm saying. Tomato, it's all acidic food. See, we have come to do sadhana. Sadhana meaning remembering Shravana, Kirtana, Smarana, Vandana, Pada Sevana, Dasa, Atmaniveda, Govinda Dasa. Shravana, Kirtana, Smarana. But if my body is aching, my stomach is making thing upset, it will be a disturbance, We should have the healthy body also. But at the same time, that is not our main goal. Oh, I should be healthy, do the whole thing in the world and then forget about Krishna. That is. Health just enough. And just by following these rules and regulations, you become healthy. Amazing things happens, So Krishna gives you clue, Our cells work in alkaline media, you know. So, but now what has happened is the lifestyle is such that all processed food, you know, the onion, garlic, carrot, mushrooms, masoor dal, then tomato, green chili, red chili, then brinjal, sugar, refined oil, this sea salt. No, these are all everybody common use it. You know, see. So this you have to avoid like a thing. You know, because these will not be beneficial for us, sadhana, you know, for our health. So by giving it up, this your health will increase so much. Plus ekas, you know. Because in Ayurveda, one thing is that we have to give up negative. Okay. Now I keep on taking medicine, I will take this food, but we keep on taking negative, whatever. No use at all, you know. Samayeva kevala. So you should give up this. Instead of that, black pepper, long pepper, ginger is there, very nice, you know. Your appetite will increase. So many things will happen. You know, it will really get a spurti in your body. Sattvic. So that way you can get up very early and you can do bhajan. You know. So the Chaturmasya is like that. That's why our own benefit. Goal is to get Shuddha Bhakti. Okay. That's the whole idea. You know. So for that is all favorable to giving up all this. Now, that's why greens, you know, you might say, because now it's the rainy season and all that, so many, even from a scientific point of view, not taking will be nice, you know, greens 1 month. Then our body will get, once you start taking after a month, then it will be favorable. This month it will be unfavorable because the Lord's ordain, you know, like that. I cannot go into more detail, but I will tell you the scientifically speaking, I'm just going to give you a clue, you know. See, when a river meets the sea, like for example, Ganga Sagar, meeting it, you know, it's branches, main branch, sub branch, sub branch, you know, like that. It becomes like a tree. It has followed certain rules, regulation, because the main is resistance to the flow becomes minimized. Now, same rule we can see in a trees, especially in a like a country which are very cold during winter, or no leaves, right? Just bare tree. You can see big branch. It does also follow certain rules. Then take a look at the lungs of any animal. You know, it has alveoli like this going on. You know. Then the blood flow also. All these follow same rules. It take even a leaf, how, you know, it branches off. You know, it's amazing. Same rule law. Now you can wonder it. How is it possible? The foundation must be the same. No? So like that, we can easily establish Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavaniti Shabdate. You know, the supreme consciousness. You know, is there. You know, undoubtedly. So that is now to establish that, to bring our faith like that, the great acharyas have come. You know, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doing Chaturmasya, say he came to South India, Srirangam, and of course Srirangam is the place for Sri Vaishnava, Ramanujacharya. There, the rainy season started on day from Ekadasi, and then Lord decided he will stay. So that time there was one family, Vaishnava family, Tirumala, Venkata, and Prabodha, and 3 brothers. They saw the Lord was dancing, chanting, and then talking about Krishna Katha. They were attracted, and they were inspired him to request him to stay these 4 months here. Then now the rainy season, Chaturmasya has begun. Please stay. Give us a chance to serve you, you know. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very happily agreed, and he stayed there. And this middle person, Venkata, he had a son, small boy, Gopal. So he became Gopal Bhatta Goswami. So the small boy had so much affection for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They served so many ways. And then they were worshipping. Of course, internally they are eternal Parshadas, eternal associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now this time for a Leela, they have appeared in Srirangam, Vaishnava family, and they were also attracted. And but externally speaking, they were attached to Lakshmi Narayan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu telling them, he gave one example. You know, Lakshmi, she wedded to Narayan, but still she desired to take part in the Rasalila of Krishna. Why is that? Then Venkata is telling, what is wrong with that? Actually, Narayan is Krishna, Krishna is Narayan. What is the difference? She is not breaking any rules. But then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, then how come she did not get a chance? He could not answer that. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu telling nicely, you know, the difference, of course, Tattva is same, Narayana and Krishna, but the rasa vichar, how Vraja Prem, Vrindavan is so sweet, Madhurya. And because of that, even Lakshmi was attracted. Even though she has so much wealth and all that, but still, if she is also herself got attracted, meaning what? How powerful it must be. And is still not getting entry, because she has to give up that Abhiman. Um, Brahmani, you know, wife of Narayan and all that. Here you have to be up. Our identification should be like a gopi, gopa, gopi, manjari. So, like that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was explaining, and they were attracted. Because naturally they were devotees of Krishna, Radha Krishna, from their core, but externally they are. So that time, Prabodha, he was so dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like his life was. So he was already very advanced. He's an Acharya in Sri Sampradaya. So after meeting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he had a strong desire to go to Vrindavan. So he went to Vrindavan. And later, Gopal Bhatta, once his parents were elderly, they left their body. He also followed to Vrindavan. So Rupa and Sanatan met there, and then they wrote a letter to Chaitanya. Oh, Gopal Bhatta has come, has joined us. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed, just take care of him like your brother. So, so this is Prabodhananda Saraswati. And he wrote many scriptures, very nice. Vrindavana Shataka, then 1,000 names of Vrindavan, and then Navdeep, and then Radha Sudharasa. Very famous, very nectar filled. So, even Vaishnavas glorify him. Now we should know a little bit about him, because there is always, we should have good idea about our sampradaya, okay? There should not be any doubt. Sri Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, Chaitanya Chandramrita. Then Vrindavana Shatakam, Sri Navadvipa Shatakam. Beautiful names of Vrindavan, Navadvipa. Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, Chaitanya Chandramrita. Then also other things, Sangeeta Madhava, Acharya Rasa Prabandha, Shruti Smriti Vyakya, Kama Bija, Kama Gayatri Vyakhyana. This Kama Gayatri, Tippani or description, apparently. So he did that. Very amazing personality. Now, of course, we don't hear much about him because he, like Lokanath Swami, he forbade Krishnadas Kaviraj. You remember, Krishnadas Kaviraj is the one who brought out Chaitanya Charitamrita, right? Very elderly, was about 90. Hands were shaking this. And at that time, how composed? But the desire of the devotees. So Madan Mohan, he requests, Madan Mohan blesses him with a garland. Then Lord himself, through him, is an instrument. That's why this Chaitanya Charitamrita is so what do you call, Aprakrit, transcendental. Wow. Each word and each amazing. Wow. So, in that he forbade, in Prabodhananda, Lokanath also, please. These devotees are so exalted, they don't want their name to be mentioned. Understand? They are beyond this Kanaka Kamini Pratishta meaning, right? There are three hindrances for our spiritual life. Kanaka meaning gold, Kamini, no, Sri. No. Lust, Sri meaning lust. Huh? Male, female is lust. Huh? Opposite to prem. Huh? So, wealth, lust, and then Pratishta meaning I'm this, I'm that, I am, centered around I and mine. Okay. What do I am? I am the servant of the Lord. That is true. No, I'm the, you know, I am. So that jada, mundane, feeling, identification with this body and is connected with this body. So anyway, these are Kanaka Kamani Pratishta. These are so. Same way as Bhoga Lalasa, Siddhi Lalasa, Mukti Lalasa, same. Is our enemy. It's like the ghost. You should get rid of it. So because they are so deenata, meaning so low, they are feeling. Like Rupa and Sanatana, when they met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is oh Lord, billions of times more. They are more fortunate or they have great qualities. They are even lowest of the low. Exalted, but they feel like they really feel. Not they're making up like word. We might making it up by word just for, they're not like that. They're not, but really feeling low. That's why they didn't want their names to be mentioned. Like Krishna himself says, if somebody takes my name, they will lose all their credit. Hanuman also says, if anybody takes my name, they will not get their food that day. you know. So the pure devotion makes them like that. It is the nature of the bhakti to make one feel. Radharani herself is, I have no ganda of love for Krishna. So, even a scent of love for Krishna, even though she is Parata. So, that is the nature. We don't want. That's why Krishna becomes Runi, meaning what he can say. The pure devotee wants happiness of Krishna. Of course, he's trying to fulfill their desire. Their desire is what? You should be happy. So he becomes happy. So, and he wants to make them happy. He says, no, my happiness is in your happiness. Now what Krishna can do? Krishna became very happy by the service. But he also has a desire to please make them happy, right? So if I'm happy, they are happy. Now what about, he wants to do something, but they don't want anything. You understand? They don't want anything in this world or in the heavenly thing or anywhere. Only they want is service. So Krishna becomes obliged. He becomes Runi. He is indebted. He cries, I'm indebted for you. Only your own good qualities, let it be a payment for your service, so nirmala, so pure, beyond any touch of anything, So this is the cry, So that's why these people, they say. So they forbade him. Oh, Krishna, please don't mention our name. Our name will pollute, but actually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is telling, I glorify, I take your name, Rupa, Sanatana. So to purify myself, see, Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu feels that way, but these devotees feel the So it's a competition, okay? So, so pure. That's why we should remember all these 12 Mahabhagavas, okay? All these great. Just by remembering their name itself brings us so much auspiciousness, so much strength, so much negativity will go away just by remembering their name, Sukadeva Goswami, Parikshit, Jiva, all this, Janaka Maharaj, so all this. So we should be so you should be always remember them, That's why we remember the pastimes of these great acharyas, great Vaishnavas, what they did. That's why we don't hear much about it. But what happened is, because we don't hear, there's always some kind of people who wants to deny, bring bad name to. So they say, no, there was who is Prabodhananda? Actually, his samadhi is there near, if you go to Vrindavan, Kaliyadaha, right? Where Krishna climbed a tree and then jumped into the water to, to chastise this Kaliyanaga, right? You remember? That same tree is still there, okay? His footsteps going up on the tree is still there. There's a little Amrit pot, is visible there. Someone who has seen this can show you. Otherwise, you go and see, you don't see anything there. But the same tree is there. Same tree that Krishna climbed on, even today. Now, you might say, why? Because, of course, Krishna climbed on it. And then there was the Amrit, touched by Amrit. So nothing happens. Otherwise, there was no tree, no birds in that Kaliyadaha. It was so polluted, so much poison. I mean, the vapor from that is to, bird flying is to fall down, like that. So this tree, for some reason, left there. Otherwise, how Krishna will jump, will climb up and jump. Okay, he needed something. So long time back, there's some arrangement was done, seemingly, something happened. So, under this Daha, this Kaliya Daha was not part of the Yamuna. You might wondering, if the whole thing is poison, then how come Yamuna was not touched by poison? No. See, it is like a thing, a lot of like a lake, but not touching Yamuna. Okay, it was within contained by a area. But there, nobody could go. If they go, they will die. Cows or anybody. But I mean, birds will not. Flying over it. Vapors, so poison. So Krishna, he said, I don't want any poison in my Vrindavan. So He chastised him and he made him a devotee. See, Kalia became a devotee not because he wanted to, because of the mercy of his wives, Nagakanya. That's why every day morning we remember Nagakanya. You know, Dvijapatni, the wives of the Brahmanas and the wives of Naga, because they became devotees. Now, why we have to remember their name. They said, "Oh, she or my husband is trying to, bite Krishna." This, that, and so they rejected him at that time. They did not like any injury happening to Krishna. What can happen, but the feeling of the devotees is there. He's so komala, so soft. You understand? Any little thing hurts deep in their heart. That's why Mother Yashoda is saying, hey, hey Kanaya, you're so soft, you're so this, like butter. The stone, the thorn in the forest, why you want to go? Don't go. Then Krishna is saying, no, I'm covered by covered. I must go, don't worry, there are so many people. No, mother, no. So she would not budge because of so much love, so soft, so, beyond any word description is like a sapphire blue. So anyway, finally she agreed and to go. So the same way these Nagakanya, they were concerned. So they rejected their husband. But what they can do is so powerful. But still, if he is against Krishna, we don't want, we have no sambandha with him. But then he has heard, see, Kaliya Naga heard the glories of Krishna. And he also understood because he knows the power of Garuda. Garuda he has fought with anybody. But this hitting by Krishna's foot on his thing is like a million times more stronger than Garuda. Then he understood, oh, he's not ordinary. Cannot be. He started fighting, right, initially. Saw him, why this, that, and Krishna kept on hammering him. Finally, all poison came out. Of course, poison is coming out. What I'm saying is there's a different kind of poison. What? The hatredness of Krishna as Bhakta. Okay, this is mundane poison. Then there is another kind of poison, more poisonous, more dangerous than this poison. Understand? Hatredness or this and that. So that's why last time he was saying, Kshama Guna. Maybe next time I'll bring it out, the shloka. So, so we remember and then finally they dawn on him. Oh yes, my wives are telling is true. I should surrender to him. So he surrendered. Then they were happy when they saw his surrender. Then they prayed to the Lord. Praying what? Lord, forgive him. He has done offenses to you, please. He is worthless, useless. Now he has surrendered to you, please bless him. What bless? My footprint is there on his head, so Garuda will not bother him anywhere. So then he became. Now he wanted to do some service. Kaliya, what Kaliya did service to Krishna at the end. What service he did? He did. See, Krishna was anxious to go back because the parents, they are almost unconscious. See, when the Krishna saw jumping, mother and Already you see is helpless, is like lifeless, is caught by the hood of the Salia, right? Is cannot move anything. Looking at that, Yashoda, no, they said, no, no, we want to jump. They all wanted to jump. If they jump, they cannot survive because it's all poisonous. And only Balram said, no, 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 no. I know my brother. He's playing. And then he told Krishna, hey, how long you want to play? He is a small, like a mosquito. Instead of playing on my, I'm Sheshanaga. Instead of playing with me or playing with this small little creature, are you not ashamed? Balram is chastising Krishna. Look at what is happening to the pair, Randamara, Yashoda, and all the Gopas, Gopis. They all want to jump, all the cows. They have become, lifeless already. Don't make them suffer more. Yeah? Come on, get out. Then Krishna said, oh, enough is enough. He slipped himself out of it and then started pounding, right? So then when he became a devotee, then Krishna was very anxious to meet them, and they're also anxious, Yashoda and all that. He's dancing and all that. Quickly wanted to come. So what this Nagakanya and all that they said, they glorified Krishna. They took him on the bank and they gave him all their jewelry, clothes, and all that. They put him nicely dressed. And then he has to be carried back to where their parents, Gopis were there. So Kalyanaga ordered one of his associates, what? You carry Krishna out, is a hood is there, right? Snake is there, right? And then Krishna is standing on the hood, right? Like holding, like a thing. And then the snake is moving in the water, right? Because Krishna is dressed up. He doesn't want, he should not touch with the water. He should on the, like a what do you call it? Grating? No. See, children skating, okay, skating. Remember skating on the road? They are attached to their feet, right? The roller. And then like that. So Krishna came skating on the water. Now who was underneath? This is snake. One of the associates is calling. You go on taking. So when you saw people on this side, wow, Krishna is dancing nicely. He came out like that, skating, and then quickly met Gopi. So now, so these devotees, so we remember them because of that, So they have. So similarly, we have to remember these great acharyas, and so he forgave, forbade. Don't mention my name. Don't mention my name. So we don't know their how they made this and that. We have of course heard from the sampradaya. You see, sampradaya is alive. So that's why try to listen through sampradaya. Such sampradaya, right sampradaya. Okay. There are so many other upper sampradaya. You have to be right in Kaliyadaha is there. Okay, taking care of the Samadhi of Prabodhananda. That's why I'm telling my own experience. When I go there, the person now they're taking care. He's saying, who is Prabodhana? No, he was a Mayavadi in Kashi. Prabodhana, like that. I could not bear that. Wait a minute. It's nonsense. How we can say this? No, this is what we are told. Okay, you are told wrong. Right there, he's preaching to this, like this to everybody. But he has, wonderful Radha Rasa Sudha Nidhi. How is it possible? From the day one, he is a Vaishnava, So, Prabodhananda Saraswati, that is different. Of course, there's Kashi, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu criticized, and he's a Mayavad. But they think he was a Mayavadi, then he became a Vaishnava, again he became a Mayavad. No. See, That's why Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati was very mad, very angry with them. So, but what to do? These are things happen. See, again, you might ask, wait a minute, this may be a question, Now, wait a minute, why we do not know the truth? Sometimes there is a hidden. The reason is, unless your motive is pure, understand? Your motive should be pure, bhakti. Krishna, for those kind of people, Krishna gives access to the right information, right? If we were already duplicity in our, and then he will make you to hear these things, duplicity, so that you will be misled more and more. Because that is our desire. See, whatever we desire, that's what Krishna is fulfilling. Understand? So if you desire, bad thing to do, to cheat, then what you will do? You will send a cheater. Because that is your desire. Yeta mam prapadyante. So this is why you can see like that in the world. Huh? So that's why our purity should be there. Motive, should be pure. Now how we can do? By association with devotees, hearing from them. So that's the only way. There is no other way around. Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra. Love Matra, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi. Hoy. That's why maybe next time you will see Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, Vrindavan Shatakam, Navadip Shatakam is amazing. And Prabodhananda is Tunga Vidya. Krishna's pastime, she was Tunga Vidya. Sarva Shastra Visharada, expert in all Shastra, Tunga Vidya. So that's why his amazing bhakti, the words he has described is really very potent. So we pray at the lotus feet of Prabodhananda Saraswati, who was the guru of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. To sprinkle some is mercy and make us pure, and taste this Rajarasa and Navadvip, Chaitanya, Audarya Rasa. So, we have today's question and answer. We have any questions?
Dhanavad from Gurudev. Yes, we do. I'll just present it now.
If a devotee could not do all months of Chaturmasya, only half of the months, would you still recommend a devotee to observe the half of the month or just do the Kartik month? Half the month meaning what? Like today, this month, it can be two meaning. Like first 2 months I don't do, next 2 months I do. Or every month I do half, other months I. No. But whatever it is, whatever you are capable of doing, that is good, okay? But you should try to do all of it. See, the first priority is to do all Chaturmas, including Kartik. There is no doubt about it. But in case if you cannot do, then at least he must do Kartik. You know. I'm not saying that, oh, don't do these remaining 3 months, you know. Try to do a little bit. Then only you can do Kartik properly. See, unless you do these months, at least to some extent, you know, you may not be 100% to, 50%, if not 25%, if not 10%, if not 1%, okay? Okay. Something, you should strive. You should have the desire more than that anything. First, oh Chaturmasya. These are all very special months. Oh Chaturmasya. Oh Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Oh great devotees. Please empower me. Please help me. I want to do little bit. I want to give up certain things. But I'm not capable, whatever reasons. Please give me that intelligence, that capability to follow. See, our praying, okay, will empower us. But you should not make up your mind, no, I'm not going to do it. What is the reason? Reason is bhakti, to progress in bhakti. Lord is taking rest, okay? So we should also refrain from too much sense gratification, You have to minimize. And here, how Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, but it blows away our mind, But by just hearing these things will motivate us. That's why we are telling this. He told, take a photo, no shaving. Because you might have attached to this. See, I will tell you, especially male I'm talking, okay? Female is the different thing. The shaving thing, Actually, everyday shaving will become, to what? To look good. Wait a minute, this body is already dying. By shaving, are you going to look good? You see what I'm saying is? So by shaving, then you are losing the attachment, get it? You may look ugly outside, okay, bodily. But that looking ugly makes you pure inside, then it is better that looks ugly, the body looks ugly. Okay. So, we should, progress in bhakti. If you get dirty all around, but inside is getting pure, that is better. So, then another thing is we will not become little insensitive to the expectation of others. See, our whole problem in life is we are striving always to please others, to match with others, expectations of others. Okay. They are also changing. What good is there to please these mundane people? You understand what I'm saying? How long? It's a losing battle, okay? How long I can keep this body fit? Tell me. Thinking about this body, this, that. See, it's already dying. All the cells are dying. The old age is coming. Now, what is the medicine for getting old age? Putting on some lotion, makeup and all that, chemical, lipstick. Boy, these are so chemical, okay? There's a chromium in the lipstick and also it will kill you, get cancer. It may look like, thing, then you feel so drowsy, removing all the layers, spending so much time in the bathroom, so much lotion, what? You see, try to be natural, try to be simple, okay? Don't try yourself to please others through this body, okay? Try to please with others, becoming devotee, okay? Fine. What I'm saying. So, not with mundane bodily concept. You cannot please. Nobody will be happy. That's why you can see the diver, this and that. Oh, you look good. Then what? You think you are going to look good forever? So then we are trying to, worried about to keep our young, right? Looking young. What? How long? You're already, both, I'm saying, both. So it is that game will be both are a losers, okay? Eventually. Everybody is a loser. So don't strive for that. So minimize this bodily concept. That's why this Chaturmasya is. Why not shaving or lying down on a simple bed or a mat? So that we get used to the little discomfort, giving up the so-called comfort. Actually, what comfort? Or giving up bed. I will tell you, doctors will tell you, okay? If you lie down on a flat bed, you will not have problem for your back. If your bed is soft, then you got a problem on your back. Okay? So, actually, all these restrictions are there to bring back the health. Okay? But we misinterpret as giving up some comfort. What comfort? So, like that, mentally preparation and not trying to match. We should match with the what Guru and Vaishnavas and Lord wants us. He wants us to be simple. Okay, no duplicity. And then praying, Lord, empower me to follow this. I'm unfit for anything. Give me strength to follow. That prayerful mood. Huh? Then Krishna within and without, He will give you strength, everything needed. So gradually, you become better and better. So gradually. Now, but Kartik mean that we don't do any other month. Kartik is special for us. But if I don't do these things, not striving, then now I will do Kartik. It is like same thing. See, the exam is there, main exam, right? Final exam. But you don't attend these tests, quiz tests now and then. No, I will directly prepare for the final exam. You might, I'm not saying you don't, but chances are very less. It becomes easier if you do go through all these, now and then tests, quizzes, makes you ready. See, these tests and quizzes are there for what? Following the final exam. So, same way Chaturmasya is there. To follow Kartik purely doesn't mean that no, we should neglect these 3 months. Not saying that. Equally important. Huh? Kartik happens to be very important. Because just by giving one lamp, okay, understand? So all your generations will be delivered. So Kartik is month of Radharani. Radharani is so merciful. Karunam kurumai karuna varite sanaka sanatana varnitu. Karunam kurumai karuna varite. Baba. So compassionate, Radharani. So it's a special month. To follow that, you have to take preparation, not simply enter into Kartik. So Like we got to get seasoned, right? Like before you go to Olympic, now you go and immediately jump for the race, right? You understand what I'm saying is, in a Olympic you go immediately, no training, no, trials, nothing. Ah, final, impossible. Okay, you will fail. It takes preparation. By doing that, you get inner strength, confidence. Okay, yes, in the final exam, I'll be able to prepare. Otherwise, you will get so much fear. See, the fear itself killing us. Okay, the main thing is the fear. People died during Corona not because of disease. Okay, fear of Corona made them die. Not give up. Fear, cancer, nothing kills you. Okay, actually, nothing kills us anything. Only the fear of that. You know. So, how do you overcome this fear? So just by always chanting, okay? Increase your chanting, okay? At least in Chaturmasya, okay, if you cannot do this, that's okay. But increase your chanting. If you are doing 16, try to do 24. If you are doing 24, 32, 32, 64, then 4, 68, okay? No less. If you are already doing 64, then do a little more, or study. So increase that, okay? Don't decrease that, okay? You can decrease any other things. Uh, Don't decrease your chanting, okay? Increase it more. Become awareness always. Having mala or this or in your mouth. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama. So much time we waste, okay? Unaware, thinking of so many, not connected things, mundane things. That time we think of chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama. So as soon as you get up, oh now, oh personality of from now on till I take rest in the night, make me keep on chanting. Don't make me forget you. I might forget. Please make me not forgetful of you. You pray to the Nam itself, okay? Nam itself, gives us the, hey, start chanting now, chanting like that. Because there's so many moments. You remember, okay, you go to the bed, taking bath, okay? You tell me, you're taking bath, how long? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Why don't we chant at that time? Who is saying don't do that? Tell me. So you got 10, 15 minutes extra there. How many rounds? You understand? So like that, putting on your clothes. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. See, right? You like that, mindful of chanting all the time. Traveling in a bus or a metro or anything. You know, um, instead of worried about this, though that person is that. Let Krishna, let the holy name take care of all your worries. Okay, understand? Your worry is to chant. Oh, I'm not chanting properly. Chanting. Then what happens? Krishna will be so pleased with your effort. He will make your life so, efficient. Okay, understand? He'll be so pleased, so efficient. He will be, become dumbfounded. Wow, I never thought I was so efficient. We make so many arrangements, tuck, 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 tuck. If we make tuck, 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 tuck for His holy name, He will make our life also tuck, 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 tuck. Everything. Understand? So, etamam prapadyante. That should be the thing. So, don't minimize. And other thing like the green leaves and all that, if you cannot give up, that's okay. Uh, but uh, but if you give up, there are other alternatives. See, we're not saying don't take any vegetables. They are vegetables. Brinjal is there. Lady's finger is very nice actually. If you have anybody the knee pain, okay, remember joint pain, knee pain, you take 2 brinjal, right, lady's finger. You eat raw, then you swallow. Apparently, the pain goes away like that. So, you're doing a favor yourself. See, health. Okay, what I'm saying is health. These things, following rules, makes you better health. No, I eat all kinds of nonsense to become sick, then what you can do, right? So, all this process is there to make you healthy. Huh? So, and preparation for the Kartik. You have to be mindset now on. Now it's okay, no. Kartik is going to come. Just like final exam. Final exam is going to come. I must do well. Mindset. I will do effortlessly. See how we can do effortlessly by following these things. So same way strive. Huh? Gradually increase. And then Krishna will make all other arrangements. Okay. Only thing is your determination. Lord, I want to do. This is my desire. Please help me, help me. I'm so useless. I'm worthless. You understand? Helplessness. We cry. We are actually helpless. Okay. Don't think that, oh, I'm strong, I can do on my own. Try to give up that trying to do on our own. Okay. We are incapable of doing anything on our own. Understand? Can we digest our own, the food we take, it is in our hands, in our control. No, the food is entering my mouth, let it think, right? You understand? The only thing you can do is, this is a prasadam I'm taking, I'm honoring prasadam. And then chant. When you're taking food also, this is the main thing I'm telling, okay? When you're taking food, you chant. How do you chant? Put your mouth one morsel. Hare Krishna, in your mind at least. Cannot chant, right? Food is there in your mouth, you cannot chant, okay? Loudly. Don't do that. Other mind is going here and there. But in your mind, in your mind, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. At least one time, at least 4 times, 6 times. Then that food, I will tell you, becomes supra sattvic. Then Oliver, in negativity, like samasic, rajasic, they will go away. Becomes sattvic, mode of goodness. You start getting mode of goodness, nothing. See, we take, in a hurry, prasadam or anything. Oh, I have to run this way. I want to gulp up something and then run. Don't do that way. You take your time, allot your time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. During that time, every morsel, mindful, okay? Very, very important. Then it will have that effect. Even if it is something, not organic, whatever it is, Krishna will compensate. He will make sure that will not, affect you. So this will help us, very greatly, I will tell you. Because if we take that way, our mindset, will not get disturbed by our mind, becomes sattvic. Mind becomes pleased and then it will come in control. You know? Otherwise, all this passion, ignorance takes over. Oh, mind goes crazy. Okay, you know. Uh, Best way to control this or craziness is through prasadam. Honoring prasadam properly. Honoring prasadam meaning what? Mindful taking. Hare Krishna. Prepare also. Hare Krishna. Taking Hare Krishna. At least do this, okay? Anyway, you are cooking, you are cutting vegetables. Is it not? So at least that time, okay? That time, be mindful. Forget about the world. Forget about the whole world. You are forgetting anyway, right? But our mind is going there, oh, thinking about that, this, and that. Don't do that. Tell the mind, hey, mind, I'm going to beat you up. Cooperate. Understand? So, let become my friend, brother. That way you will get also progress. Otherwise, you go to hell and you also carrying me to the hell. You have to suffer and I have to suffer. Okay, how long, how many lifetimes you are suffering and you are also making me suffer. Oh, my brother, at least. You see, okay, like that. And then it will come, Best way is chant, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Otherwise, what is the benefit? Mind going here and there, thinking this way and that way and doing something. See, what I'm saying is present. See, I'm telling, mostly what happens? We are worried about the future, right? Oh, what will happen? Sometimes we are, unhappy with the, the past. Oh, that happened. That should not happen. What will happen? Then we are living we are losing the time, present. You understand? Same way when you are eating, when you are taking prasadam, if you are thinking past or future or anything, same effect. It will not be benefit. So that's why I'm saying, be present. How do you do? Chant Hare Krishna. You take one mouth, don't swallow, okay, immediately. Okay. Let it chew. Huh? And that time you say Krishna. Let it be present. Otherwise, it goes in the past or future, okay? How to take. So, present meaning, then it gets mixed. Saliva, you will not have any, stomach problem, this and that. Saliva is very, very important. Understand? Saliva is where about most of the cooking is get done. Our saliva is actually very powerful. It's alkaline. It will, especially babies. Why babies have so much saliva? Because their, digestion system is not up to the point. Okay, so they're like them. So the saliva itself will cook that food there in the mouth. Huh? So, but now as we grow up, everything rush, 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 rush. What do you call? Didir, didir, didir. In Kannada, quick, quick, as quickly as possible. Taking prasadam or food is like 1 minute. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Don't be hurry. If you are hurry, hurry, then what happens? You will also go to the burial place in a hurried way. See what I'm saying? Or you go to the doctor, become. So if you want to delay going to the, anyway, one day we have to go. That is different. But of course, devotees are not going there. Our body might go, right? You understand? Our soul will not go. You don't have to come back again. So be mindful. When you're taking prasadam, be in present. How do we present? Hare Krishna. In your mind, Hare Krishna. Preparation, all these things. Don't let your mind wander off during that time. So make this determination. Little improvement, okay, 10%, 15% is a big improvement, okay. Forget about any other rules, regulation, okay. Try to do this, our sadhana should get better, this thing. So, okay, any other question?
Yes, Gurudev, I'll present.
Yeah. How can one transition in the stages of chanting? The stages of chanting. How can one transition in the stages of chanting? For example, how can a devotee transition from Nama Aparad stage to Nama Avas and eventually to Shuddha Nama stage? Okay. See, there are 3 stages. Huh? Nama Aparada, Nama Avasa, Shuddha Nama. Huh? How we can go from one stage to another stage, Very good, right? Now, when we take the name, what is Nama Aparad? Nama Aparad is like there's 4 kinds. Huh? No, the Nama Avas is 4 kinds. Nama Aparad is like this 10 name, right? When we are chanting, these rules are there. We should not offend any Vaishnava, especially one is preaching and all that. Any Vaishnava, actually any living entity. See, this is the thing. So, we should not criticize, should not complain. We should not bring any uneasiness to any living entity, even a mosquito or anything. Knowingly or unknowingly, Unknowingly it does, what it can do, but knowingly it should not even dream. Even if somebody hurts, you should not hurt them back. You should be able to give Shama, meaning you should forgive. Oh, wait a minute, she did not forgive me. Why should I forgive? Oh, I did not forgive me. Why should I forgive? Why should I forgive? Don't give up. Whether they forgive or not, it is their problem. But we should forgive for our own benefit. See, forgiveness is for our own benefit. But of course for others also. So, unless we forgive, how others will forgive us? No, Lord will forgive us. So, forgiveness meaning what? Understanding. Hey, meaning no one can hurt me. It's only I am hurting myself. The others are hurting me because I have hurted them before. So it is my own hurting others is coming back to me. Taking responsibility like that, which is true, okay? So understanding that no one can hurt me. No one can hurt you unless you give them permission to hurt you. This is what it is, okay? Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati says, hear what I'm saying. No one can hurt you unless you give permission for others to hurt you. What do you mean by giving permission? When you hurt somebody in the previous, you've already given permission to hurt you, is it not? When they kill the animal, what happens? There's mantras saying what? Oh, I cannot control my eating, my time. That's why I'm sacrificing. On the new moon day, on the night actually. This is the rules, I cannot control my time and I'm giving you benefit. that is same way you can kill me. You see? Of course, he might say, wait a minute, who is praying like that? Baba, whether you're praying or not, when you kill, you're already allowing that animal to kill you. Is it not? Action and reaction equal and opposite. Lord's law, whether you agree or not. See, the written law of the Lord is there. Whether you agree or not, we all are bound to follow that. I cannot say, no, I'm exempt from that. You know? Understand? No exemption. So that way, when somebody hurts us, because we have hurted them, at that time we have given permission. Okay, you can hurt me. When I hurt somebody, I'm already giving permission for them to hurt me. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So that's why it's coming back. That's why if you accept it, hey, look, no one can hurt me. I'm hurting myself, and it is coming back to me. What I gave, I should accept what I've given to them. They are giving me back. How we can say, no, I don't want it. First of all, you gave them, they are returning what you gave them. How can you say, hey, I'm returning your stuff? Understand? I'm returning your stuff. I don't want it. Okay, what you do, you have to accept it. Okay, sometimes it may be unpleasant. Most of the time it is unpleasant. Understand? So, like that, you know. So think like that. Then that way you don't hurt anybody. You will stop. Okay. Then you'll be peaceful, I will tell you. Once you start accepting like that, no one can hurt you. Once you are, grinded in that, then how do you complain? Tell me. What to complain? To whom to complain? Complain yourself. You understand? You can complain to yourself. Hey, no, yes. That's why Bhagavatam, 11th canto, Krishna is telling through that Avanti Brahmana. Avanti Brahmana is telling, right? You remember? Next time we will go through that. It's really that Brahmana is telling, who is cause of my unhappiness? He says, no, not the planets, not the devatas, no, demigods are higher, not other living entities, not the time, nothing, not even my own karma. He says, it's only my mind. Says, because through mind the karma acts. Okay, time. Right? So basically, my own mind, cause of my suffering or happiness. He completely convincing. So if that is the case, then why there is complaint or criticism? It is me. So then, most of the problem will go away. So once the complaint and criticism, then what you do? Chant. Okay. That's why our Gurudev is very, very intelligent. Okay. He summarized entire, all the Shastras, everything. Never 3 C's, remember? Never complain, never criticize, never stop chanting. If you want to never stop chanting, we have to free from criticism and complaining. See, criticize and complaining again, what happens? It takes us to the past or future. Understand? It takes away from the present. You understand what I'm saying? By complaining and criticism, others, taking us to the past or future. What is the use of it? Being present. Right? How we can present? By chanting all the time. How we can chant? By giving up criticism and complaining. And how to criticize? Gives forgiveness. Forgive others. Ask forgiveness. Everybody. Even though you may, you may not, if something happens, knowingly, even though they are a fault of others, tell, okay, please forgive us, madam, forgive us, sir. What is, you are the one who get gain out of that. And they will also, please wait a minute. Actually, I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. But she is asking forgiveness. He is asking forgiveness. Wow. See, there is a change of mentality there. You are already influencing them. Wow, look at that quality. See? Look at Haridas Thakur, that's why I'm saying. Remember Haridas Thakur, Prahlad. You think Prahlad complained to anybody? Oh, my father, boiling oil. Oh my God. Poisonous snakes, nothing. He didn't even bother. Only thing what he was doing is remembering nursing. Jai Narsim, Jai Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Rama Rama Hare Hare Nirantar, non-stop chanting. Okay, what happens? No poison hurt him. Understand? Snakes became afraid of him because when you chant like that, the Garuda will be there. Hanuman will be there with you. If the snakes see Garuda name, you think they will be afraid. Oh, wait a minute. We are in a wrong place. See? They cannot hurt you. When we can get hurt, when we forget Krishna, try to remember this, okay? Only when we forget Krishna, we get hurt. Otherwise, impossible. There is no power that can hurt us. Understand? What happened to Haridas Thakur? How much they try to beat this way, that way, this way, that way. Nothing was. They became bewildered. They became, fearful. And he used to keep on forgiving them. Oh Lord, Lord, oh Chakra, Chakra, oh Sudarshan Chakra. Don't hurt them, don't kill them. I'm responsible. I associated with all these Mayavadis, this and this. I deserve more suffering. He's crying on that day. Let more beating come on me. I deserve more. Because I've done so much offenses in the past. You see what I'm saying? Prahlad is also like that. That's why think of Prahlad. Think of Jadabharata, you understand? Bhagavatam, Jadabharata. He was carried for what? Narabali, understand? As a sacrifice, human sacrifice. What will happen to us? Suppose if somebody catches for, they are telling, okay, we're going to sacrifice you in the Kali. We go crazy, right? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, 5, 6, everything happens. We start fast out stool, urine, froth, everything. But he did not mind. There is no, his mind was not disturbed at all. He was serene. Why? Thinking Krishna. Krishna if protects me, then what? Nobody can do anything. If Krishna comes to kill me, then no one can protect me. Yes. Convinced about it. Okay. Nama Prabhu can protect me from anything. Prahlad Maharaj, Parikshit Maharaj, Yeah, bad. So many stories. So, forgetfulness. Okay, that's why you pray as soon as you get up. That's why these prayers, remember 3 prayers? Oh Lord, as soon as you get up, what you are supposed to do? Till I take rest, Lord. Right? Whatever I do, let me have an opportunity. Let me thinking of you all the time. Okay? Not even a second. And taking a bath, keep telling Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama 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 Rama. You think you want the, do you need any, Chaturmasya or Kartik for this? See, every month should be Kartik in that sense, okay, or Chaturmasya. If you remember Krishna all the time, that is Chaturmasya or Kartik, So if you forget, then we are not in Kartik, not like that, something like that. So we should be present, okay. So then you go from aparadha, we can stop doing aparadha. Then aparadha also thinking that I'm related to the Lord, related to the Gopi, related to Radharani. Remember? And keep telling Jiva, right? Krishna, Balaram, then Paramatma, super soul, right? Triangle, upper facing triangle, down facing triangle, you remember? Trinity, understand? Like in the Jewish people, they have this masculine trinity, feminine trinity. Of course, feminine trinity, they lost it, even in the Christian faith. But Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, something like that. But what about feminine? Actually, Holy Ghost is feminine or not? That also they don't know. So it is all gone case. But in any case, Krishna, Balaram, and Paramatma, masculine. Then down, Radha, Yogamaya, and Jivatma. Understand? So we are connected. Our relation with Radharani. Okay? And Radharani is always serving mood. Serving. Meant for service to Krishna. So many ways. She becomes so many gopis. For each bow, for feeling, she has appeared, she has taken a form of gopi. Understand? Wherever Krishna goes, she is. Rukmini Satyabhama, also Radharani going in their form. Lakshmi is also Radha. See? So behind Lakshmi, all this we see Radha. Our connection with Radha. So our sambandha, So thinking of like that, then our chanting will be not on the stage of aparadha. It will be like in a related mode. Hey, He's, Hare Krishna. That's why we say Hare Krishna. We don't say Krishna, 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 Krishna. We don't say always Hare, Hare, Hare also. Okay? We say Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare. Yugala, Because Radharani cannot be separated from Krishna. Krishna cannot be separated from Radha. If we do, then we become Mayavadis. Okay? Inseparable. That's why we should say Hare Krishna. We don't say Radha Krishna either, okay? Because we don't take Radha name directly. We are incapable. She is our mistress, okay? Maid servant of the maid servant of the maid servant. So, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. So Krishna, Radharani is happy with Krishna, being with Krishna. Right? Even in separation, she is also with Krishna. That's a great Mahabhava of Radharani. Even in the presence of Krishna, she cries out. She is separation. No, in separation, she is in meeting. Meeting in separation. Bah, is amazing. Okay. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna. The only way to serve Radha and Krishna is through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Only when you have Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha, then we can serve Radha Krishna. Otherwise, not. Okay? As a sadhaka. That's why Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati is very, very, very important. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Radha, Krishna and Radha. So, Radha Krishna is there, Madhurya. And then Madhurya we cannot enter. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radha Krishna himself in separation, right? In union, in separation. That's why he's crying. He has come in the devotee form. So we approach through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then only we can do service to Radha. So that's why, so that become like, aparadha to abhasa. Abhasa meaning like a semblance before appearance of Shuddha Nam. So it's like the sunrise. Sunrise has not happened. But before sunrise, maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. If everything is bright, right? Things are visible, but sun is not yet come out. You understand? Already there's a nice mood, right? So like that, before the Shuddha Nam comes, is semblance. Alone will, even one Nama Avas will wipe out all our sin for life, many, many lifetimes. It's so powerful. Imagine the Shuddha Nama. Gokoti Grahanam. Gokoti Danam Grahana Ekagasya. Meru Parvata Suvarna Dana. Nasa Samshaha. One name of Krishna, Gokoti Danam. Billions of cows giving charity. Or the gold, like millions of mountains, Himalayan mountains. Nothing. So that's Siddhana. Nama Abbas also, 4 kind, Even if somebody says, see, if they tease you, they are making progress. That's why don't get hurt. Be happy. Wow. So fortunate. He get delivered. If you say, no. Even criticize, you Krishnas, you are a Krishnas. So, like that, somehow or the other, bring out Krishna's name in everybody's mouth. Okay, Hare Krishna. Knowingly and unknowingly. That's what Prahlad's mother Kayadu did to Hiranyakashipu. And he was saying, I went for tapas, meditation. What happened? That there was one bird sitting on where I'm sitting, trying to tell him Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Oh yeah, and she was telling Kayadu, so what the bird was saying, can you repeat again? How many times I will tell you? Narayan, 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 Narayan. Like that. So many tricks. She was a devotee, she's tricking him. Chant Nam. Somehow or the other, even though he's a demon, okay? She knew that will bring auspiciousness to him. That will bring, great devotee in her home, So somehow or the other trick. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Even with hatred, unknowingly, in any way, jokingly, like Narayan, he called his son, but so it will have its effect. Okay. So this abhasa, telling, and without, see, our stage is mostly aparadha. Why? Because of the other living entities. Okay, you should not hurt anybody. If you hurt anybody, then my sambandha is going to go. You understand? We have to chant the Nam with the sambandha, relation. But if I hurt somebody, that means I'm not seeing my relation with that person. Understand? Living entity. He is also related to Krishna. He has forgotten. Krishna is there. If he is not related to Krishna, how Krishna will live as Paramatma in that Jiva. You understand? Paramatma is there in everybody's heart. Why? He is related. He is related to Radha. That's why he is there, Krishna, in the form of Paramatma. So he is related already. So if I heard that, that means I'm acting against the relation with Krishna, you understand? I'm not seeing Krishna there. So then that means I got disconnected from Krishna. So it becomes Nama Aparad. Nama Aparad is when we chant without relation with Krishna, Sambandha Jnana. But how it become like this? You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, it's a understanding, Don't hurt anybody. Don't ignore anybody. Don't play down anybody. Everybody is important. Everybody has something special in them. Don't think that you are the most. Of course, we might feel we are all special. Everybody is special, even including a mosquito. That's why Lord is staying in them, because they have something to offer. So let us not disturb in that thing. Let us be praying. Let us tolerate. Oh, mosquito is coming and biting. No, don't do that. Okay. What one mosquito bite, it's not going to kill you. Snake will not kill. The fear, the fear that, the poison is going to hurt me. Wait a minute. The fear, What happened to the Prahlad? Poison became nectar. Try to understand. We have a we have a, what do you call? Weapon, most powerful weapon in us. No, it can convert all poison into nectar, right? All unfavorable situation into favorable things. It will bring past and future to the present. You understand? This Nam is our wealth, greatest wealth. So increase our wealth. Chaturmyasya meaning increase your wealth. Not to become pauper, not to become what do you call in English, the beggar, or no money thing. You are already a very rich person. The Guru Parampara has given you that now the wealth. You have to realize that wealth. Understand? You have the greatest wealth. Don't forget that. Don't go after, all this, unworthy, real wealth. So our time is up. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Jai, Hare Krishna.